What's up? We're doing 5678 here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so yesterday, we explored a side mission, that, it was the first mission in the game, I believe, where it led up to being a superstitious conclusion, but didn't. Um, so I found it interesting how we're still, we're dealing with the supernatural, all the Lovecraftian shit and voodoo stuff, but then like we're still, solving the cases with, some cases anyways, with like the logistic, reality, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm okay with that. Uh, I don't think it keeps the game, or it keeps the conclusion a mystery. You don't always want it to be, well, obviously this is a spooky game. It's gonna have a spooky ending. Like, no, let's get some logic here and there. So, anyways, so we arrived at this house place where I'm sorry, what's your name, Tweety?
Please, Lord,
Okay, your name is not Lloyd. Eula.
my brother.
Alright, so yeah, so Eula's brother is pretty much gone missing inside this house for a couple days. And yeah, and we're here to investigate. So I just want to go ahead and say Frogwares. I mean, I don't know how far technically I'm in the game, like 30, 40, 50% of the game. But I want to say thank you for not bringing that combat back from chapter 1. Thank you so much. I was kind of worried if you guys were going to, oh my god, this shit's so good. But no, it seems like you guys legit, like, take, feedback from your previous games. And hopefully many other people didn't like that combat system. Because, my god, I'm sorry, but it was fucking terrible.
Poor animal has been suffering for days. It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
Oh well, fuck it. No, I'm just kidding. If we can find water, we'll get
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here. Cayenne pepper. Half empty. Or as Watson would say, half full.
I see what you mean there. I see what you did there. Good one. Okay, so where can we get you some water, fam? The horse is dying. It probably has heat stroke, severely dehydrated. Yeah, I have no clue where we're gonna get that, so let's continue. So, I'm not all about if the horse dies, he dies, but, I don't want to just fart around the neighborhood, not knowing where the, water station is, unless it's, like, right next to us. Which, hey, look at that!
This might be useful.
I am so glad I didn't decide to go out and look around the neighborhood for water. So, I'm actually, thank you, Frogware, once again, for not making me have to go and do that, I hate that shit where it's like you're about to approach a mission objective and then a little side snippet comes along, and then you have to go like the entire, across the map just to get the thing, You know what I'm saying? So, that's just annoying.
One life saved.
Yeah, if we've done anything good today, it's that. So, hello, horsey. I want to name this horsey Deborah. Alright, goodbye. Bye, Deborah. I don't know why I named it Deborah. I don't know if there's ever been a horse named Deborah until today. But, yeah, actually when I was in Britain last year, I heard about this horse that used to be in the jockey race called Red Rum. He used to, win, the jockey races, which was a big thing. I guess more so back in those days, like the 80s or 70s or whatever, than it is nowadays. But, yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool. I saw there's like a statue and a big, wall spray paint that I saw. So, it was pretty cool.
No way in.
Alright. I believe it was in Southport, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. You can't go in the front, we'll go in the back, so. Oranges. I love oranges. And I'm only saying that because there's orange streets. I'm not saying, out of randomness. I realized as soon as I said, I'm like, wait, maybe I should put that in context. I love oranges. Investigation scene found. Oh, like there's drag marks.
Size 10. The owner's footprints were shallow.
Is this gonna be the fucking drag mark? I've already, like, looked all over it. I can't find it. Wait. Oh, it's a different footprint.
Size 10. The heels are sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, but they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson. There's blood here.
Ah, do you smell that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything.
Alright, you know what? Before we actually do that, I really do want to check down here.
More boot prints. More boot prints.
Root almost ripped out. Slight tender palm print.
Luxurious shoes, size 9. These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger.
No.
Look, Watson, animal prints. I wonder what kind.
Animal near severed fingers.
Boots, size 10.
I'd imagine those are the same boots. We saw it near the house. Blood loss. Your wound waited a while. Or larger wound.
A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
You guys think that it's like if we just shot the water, a big giant salamander monster from Resident Evil 4 is gonna come and eat me?
No sign of a boat.
Nah, obviously it wouldn't, but still it would have been kind of a nice snippet from what do you call it, from Resident Evil 4. Alright, so how much you guys want to bet that we probably have, let's see, I would assume, and I'm just assuming, but then again, the interesting thing is though is that, like, we see drag marks, but, you know, he's not, like, really saying, oh man, there's something dragging. So I do wonder, so we can obviously conclude, and it's just, you know, just a theory, obviously, just all of a sudden, probably conclude that somebody went in, they came out, got some bloody dude, and there was one person just carrying this bloody dude, and dragged him down there, I guess, but there was an elegant shoe there as well, so somebody rich and mighty was here. Obviously, we can probably conclude that that was probably the owner. Ask what we'll just see. Same footprints, side 10, motor P dried up. Letter from locksmith, Miss Arnson. I'm happy to know what you like the work carried out in your study room. Oh no, he said that you like. It was a challenging and the most difficult job I've done. The lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your requirements. I added a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it is hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. Tell your friends about me. Thank you, JG Lock and Son Locksmithery. So we got like a hidden lock somewhere.
A few drops of blood, but not from a mortal wound.
Oh. Oh my god, did anyone would have guessed that we were gonna run into a dead body? Holy shit, this is weird.
Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise?
And can you please stop
I'll do
stepping
my
on the dead
best.
body? Thank you.
His corneas are already clouded.
Oh, yeah. I know from a past pet that yeah, when you die, your cornea gets clouded at some point. It's very creepy.
The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed. Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom.
Yeah, now it's come to just scanning his entire body. See nothing in the... Oh. There
A
you
deep
are.
stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest a sharp blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife. This man has been dead for a week, the result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right, but I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition. Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like there was some sort of struggle going on here. Burnt note about telegram. I've intercepted a strange telegram sent to Asmat. It is utterly cryptic, and I cannot make head nor tails of it. The mailman confirmed the telegram was definitely for Asmat, so he must know what it means. The rest of the note is unreadable.
Burnt papers, now completely unreadable. The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it.
Alright, so what are we suggesting so far? Well, we don't see an axe wound. I don't think it's that. Oh. Watson, can you get the fuck out of the way? And stop stepping on the body, man. Come on, get out of the way.
Mr. Arneson with
Why
his
is he
prey.
acting like an asshole today? Alright.
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
So scratches, wax drop. Oh. And there's the candle right there. Not too much to go on in this room. I mean, it is, but now we got like 3 options to look for. Keep going. Move. Move. Watson! Alright.
The candle was burning when it fell. Someone smaller walked over these boot prints. A trail of wax leads to the door.
Right. Holy shit, I just realized that some of these have 6 little bubbles. Oh my god. It's getting crazy now. Okay, come on. It's obvious. Oh. Well, there's something I didn't expect. A second dead body.
I will need your help one more time, Doctor.
It's like another stab to the chest.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage. Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight. Extremely sharp and deadly. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty. Tea for 2. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror.
Hey. Huh. Wonder if this could be from our second victim in the other room.
A used kitchen towel.
Yeah. Say is obviously that one. Alright. That's like quite fun. Just feels like we're doing like an old-fashioned Sherlock Holmes murder mystery, you know? It feels like it's been a minute since we've done that. Great. Another locked door. Alright, well, it looks like we have more to go on now. King Watson, get the... Bro, seriously, come on. What is wrong with you today, huh? What did I do? You're not gonna even look at me. Alright. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what this guy came in to kill with him. That is probable. That would explain why the candlestick is there. Considering that we found another candlestick over there, and that one had blood on it. So, we'll keep that there for now. Okay, so we're trying to figure out why he has a weapon. So, that makes sense if he had the weapon there. Candlestick. Wait, what? What's the difference? Oh, the weapon. Well, it couldn't be the butcher's knife because we didn't see any of the butcher's knife. Where's the chair? Okay, so the chair was flipped that way, so I guess that makes sense. I think the killer took the weapon with him. I mean, we didn't find the murder weapon. And then I just want to see what the other one could be. Okay, it could be. That motherfucker knew. He knew. Y'all see the way he got in front of me, and then as soon as I went quiet, he was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." Like, bro. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna go with the hatchet. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right. And then we come here. Alright, so we got another thing that this guy could be dragging. Up, okay, yeah. Alright, well, it's most obvious that it's this thing, so. Alright. I don't think so. I don't think we had the candlestick with them because we don't see any waxes on the floor. Let's keep going. Possibly. Not that one. We'll keep that at that for now. So he had to have obviously gotten the candle from that room. Yeah, so, okay, so here's what I'm thinking so far from what we know. We still got more to look at. I think it's possible that somebody could have came in here and saw the crime happen. But before that happened, and then we look here, the guy came in, he beat this dude over the head with a candlestick. Actually, explain the candlestick in the blood. And then, considering the look of the wound, I don't think he could have done it with the big giant booker thing, so it could possibly be a hatchet. Then, obviously, he was dragging the body. That would explain the blood stain. Then comes in here. And we actually didn't even look at this yet. You're telling me that somebody fucking threw this thing? Somebody actually threw the thing. Holy shit. That's actually some good aim. I think this is the, yeah, this would be the obvious case here. Because if you remember, this victim had bloody nails, which would conclude that she tried fighting back. So, it looks like, you know what, if she has bloody nails, perhaps that she would have left some scratches on the killer's face. These two would know each other. Alright. I'm not sure if we're going to find anything upstairs, but should not leave that out.
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant. Arneson and Davy, 1881.
Raccoons. Yeah. You know what? That's possibly what could be,
Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt.
that could possibly be the, what, you know, the animal marsh that we saw out there. Now that I think about it, though, where could those fingers have come from? If you guys remember, we still got another blood trail leading outside to the, lake.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Letter from L. Dear Errol, I do want you to find what you are looking for, but I can't deny that my misgivings are growing with each passing day. I fear the worst. I am worried about you, about what you're doing. My heart stops when I think about where you look for your answers. I would have given them to you. I would have given anything so you might stop disappearing. Errol, please, you must stop. We have something beautiful together. Isn't that enough? I hope to hear from you soon. I love you, Al. Okay. What a sado.
What horrors happened here?
Why is this thing like completely so weird? Right. Alright, so it looks like we've gotten some extra bubbles for downstairs. See if any of these other doors will open. Yep.
what I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Okay. What's a bath? Mr. Holmes. Alright.
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
Alright, letter from Lakovka. Dear friend, the boy's genius despite seeing a fraction of my formula. He recreated it and solved it. It is a function that you students have serious trouble with. Your Davy is a prodigy. What surprises me even more is that when you ask him any question, the boy writes answers that are your direct quotes or mine. His memory is impeccable. I know you took the boy under your wing to take care of him, but I'm asking you to let me hold some lessons with him. I truly believe that with your help, this boy can shine and change the world. Lakovka. I think this could be the letter that was in the other room. You know, that was signed by L.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
Alright. So it looks like we got everything we can. So let's go ahead and recreate the crime scene down here. Alright, so we can go ahead and conclude that the killer got up close and personal. Okay, so I believe that these two are right. Let's go in here. Alright, so we've got 6 freaking possibilities, of course. Let's go through them all. So can't be a candlestick because there's no wax on the ground. I don't think you got the butcher's knife. Again, no candlesticks. See, the knife just makes the most sense, if you ask me. But when we look at the other, you know, crimes, we don't see. Hang on, let's actually go over here and look. Okay, so if we've seen this, then now the knife is coming up. Okay, and that makes the most sense. Because if we're talking about, because if we remember, the victim's body had quite a deep chest wound. Hang on, where can we look at it if they put it down? Okay, no. Wait, what's this? Oh, hang on, hold up. I forgot we have to do this thing where we have to, like, pin the evidence, but... Alright, so... Then you said, yeah, if you know where to look, and etc, etc. So it's just in the archives. Okay, let's do this real quick. Well, I can already tell you that I think there might be... Hang on. Might just be a raccoon. There was animals, 7-finger, small paw print. The impression's fairly shallow. Alright, so 12 pounds. Been nibbled on. The bite marks, line jaw being relatively suggesting a vermin or a small dog. Or would be a mammal then, right? There we go. So yeah, so raccoons. The increasing numbers of raccoon in the urban areas have provoked diverse reaction in humans ranging from hostility at their presence to concerned care. Close proximity to human results in behavioral changes in how raccoons live and interact with people. For generations, humans and raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that the animals now rely upon when finding food. Raccoons are fond of stealing food from local households. They typically nest inside tree cavities, fallen and dead logs, and other secure and isolated places. Raccoons usually do not prey on domestic cats or dogs, but isolated cases of attacks have been reported. The majority of attacks are results of rabies that can afflict raccoons. To protect your household against raccoons, you might consider a strong scent, spicy smells can be used as an easy and effective raccoon repellent. A small bottle of cayenne pepper mixed with a gallon of water provides quite a powerful mixture to repel wild raccoon. Spray this pepper solution around your plants, bushes, and other vegetation. If you're trying to deter raccoons from prowling your chicken coop, spray around the perimeter as well. If you don't have cayenne pepper, Epsom salt is a good alternative at just 15 cents per brick. There we go. Alright. Real quick. So what happened to Davy? The burnt message. Okay. Add a mechanism bezel that activated the open lock. It is hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. Carried out in your study room. So yeah, he says, oh, it's in your study room. So this would be the study room, I assume. Now the lock's got to be here somewhere. Okay, that's just the sin. Alright, so there's a painting across one entire wall inside Mr. Arnson's study room, which has a sword sign on the door. The eye of the reptile on the painting has an unusual indentation in the shape of a letter A. There is a hidden lock on its surface, so yeah. Alright. I just like to know why we have this thing glowing, you know? It makes sense, so. Alright. I guess we are ready to conduct the crime scene, stuff like that, so. Yeah, as I've said, I just don't, like, I never really thought it could be the hatchet, because I think when it comes to, like, a wound like a hatchet, you have to kind of, like, go downwards, in a downward motion to hit him. And this looks like a straight stab to the chest, so. Yeah, I think it could just be that. Question is, whose bodies could this be here?
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, two people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder, but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
You know what? I bet this smaller person could possibly be the servant. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright. So how can the painting lock be open? Where is Arnson currently? I think we can conclude that he's probably in the water. Let's just put these two together to see if there's anything. Nope. Alright. Okay, so not that. No, I don't think it's either one of these two either, but screw it. Yeah. Alright, we probably don't have enough to include that one. How to learn the content of the burnt message. hazmat. Mailman's confirmed. Telegram. I mean, go to the post office, I guess. But fuck it. See what happened to Davy. Davy, I assume. Davy is the boy in the thing. So in the picture that we saw. I still got the next crime scene. Alright, I'm just like looking at like everything, just trying to see what we have on everything. So how can the painting lock be open? Door with the horse symbol. There's a door with the horse symbol and Ernst and Manson barricaded. Someone is stopping and breathing erratically. Oh yeah. Well then that would just tell us where Davy would be. So boom. I went in there. That's a wild, weird noise. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright. I don't think it's gonna be all three of these, but nailed it. Alright, so he's behind the door.
Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
Alright, guess we're gonna have to try to find the master key or something. Alright, important notes on the crime scene. Apparently we need to talk to somebody. Oh! About Eula. Ah, we need to go get Eula. Well, she's probably not gonna like the crime scene, but oh no, you're gonna have to make me go all the way fucking out. Alright. Hello? Where'd my girl go? Why didn't she just stay here? She was supposed to. You got to be kidding me.
Watson, quick. Get it up.
You're joking. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, she's still alive, but she's in shock. That's for sure. I think I'd
Look
be
at
too.
your marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
Note with threats. Do you think in this city the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maidservant? Final warning, Mr. Holmes. Grub.
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
Well, that's good, because, yeah, we kind of need to get in that room
If my
anyways.
deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy. Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right, I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you. Davy, oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Wow, I definitely didn't expect him to be a kid, of all things. Red eyes, hasn't slept for days. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Pale, haggard, starving, and shocked. Shallow breathing, alarmed, and agitated. Hail bruising, days old, insignificant. Torn pocket, old clothes active. Davy has been left malnourished and starving for the last 5 days, barricaded inside his room, feared for his life. Fortunately, he is physically unharmed. After Davy hadn't been treated well before the terrible events that led to Armstrong's disappearance. The bruise on his hand resulted being hit. Davy was given only an old torn clothes to wear. Torn pockets, old clothes active. Davy has been left starving for the last 5 days, barricaded inside his room in fear of his life. Fortunately, he is physically unharmed. Davy lived a good life as a child in this mansion. He has a fresh bruise from a fall or a bump. Torn pocket as a result of this active lifestyle. Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, considering the picture that we saw upstairs, and then just the way that we saw the letter written about Davy from Mr. Arnson, kind of shows that he was very impressed with his smartness, you know, and his uniqueness. He wanted to give him extra lessons and stuff like that, so I believe he was cared for.
Davy seems in good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed. In fact, I believe life here was good for the boy.
Arneson and the others cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for all this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson. Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in? Yes. I think I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
Alright, let's see. So, Asmot. Hang on. Asmot. I feel like we've heard that name just before. Arrow. Okay. Alright, some important notes in the crime scene. Alright, so he says that there's a key upstairs that I guess will get us another key.
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
Alright. So go upstairs. Alright, can I like do anything with this like painting now? Considering that it's just so just sticks out like a sore thumb. Keep getting like a vibration function, like every time I'm on the stairs. Not sure what that could be. Alright, there's really nothing in here that I can use. Okay. So Asmot, flight of stairs. Kind of stumped. I'm not gonna lie. I do not understand this kid's thing. Oh, here we go. No keys in the pot, wet soil. No keys here.
Let's take a closer look.
Signet ring, peculiar form. Between the button. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right. Okay, so now there's a safe combination. I'm thinking perhaps... Oh, wait a minute. So, according to this picture, there's a key that goes upstairs. And then there's a key. And then there's two keys. Thinking that maybe in one of our notes we'll have the answer. But you know what? I say we'll figure that out tomorrow because we are reaching the past the 45-minute mark. So, oh well, whatever. Man, big episode today. Finally got to see an good old-fashioned crime scene. Save the woman from being lynched. Just to send a fucking message, like, man, this town's cray. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and just make a prediction that, you know, those missing people posters that we saw, like, when we first arrived in New Orleans, could have something to do with the sheriff. Just saying. It's possible. But regardless, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.